other teams from getting any further, so that's always a nice feeling. Let's see if Nip can flex some muscles in this final game of the group as we have a fast B approach on this T side. They are running rife into the B site, blinded by utility from NAVi. The nades are coming in, the shots are connecting, and the molly even burns out Bit from the back of the bomb site. Nip with a pistol locked in. Perfecto's got a molly to drop a car once Bit calls for it, but it needs to be immediate. Bit might just die on the first fight.
Yeah. It's kind of rough, man. He doesn't have support here. He's going to operate fully alone. And even though that molly's going to come in, it's going to divide the push somewhat. But you still got 3 guys coming at you, Perfecto. He's going to try and hold on now. He's been spammed. Oh, they have a very good idea what he's doing with these smoke at backside. Pinned in, Perfecto's run down by the MAC-10s and the smoke kill out of Res. Electronic on the receiving end of that. Simple's even tagged up with the AWP. It's a save again out of NAVi. There's still a pretty healthy amount left here. Even with that re-smoke going in from Perfecto, there's another Molotov dropped at CT. Ambit's got one as well, but there's no time for these mollies to go in. Nip have just come straight through this smoke up at the top of Banana. Trying to fight for the site control here and now. Electronic playing around the CT smoke. There's a gap here that Rez is attempting to look through, and he will win that engagement, but the bomb dropped by Bit. That was not who was meant to drop it, but a bit of smoke spam's gone a long way for him here. And now Rez dead to the man at the coffins. Bit with a lovely B hold. And who knows, with them not getting 4, maybe there is temptation to take CT. Electronic starts to get aggressive again. Will strike one off the tally over at Arch. Sumdai Young's in Pit. His famed position here, Pit King. Sumdai Young dancing around this smoke and molly combo. Hides in it and is able to win that. Could even stop the bomb plant. Doesn't go for the spam. Hampus in the power position. Deep up long, over on Arch. He's dealt with the first, but the trade is immediate. Now, just S-Tag, the last guy remaining, plants the bomb. Now he's got to defend it, and it's looking good, but he wasn't ready for Bit, wasn't ready for the third guy coming up long. Looking like they want to try and just go for the all-in B play, right? They've got the utility to make this happen. Coffins and CT both blocked off. Made underhanded by S-Tag, but it's about 30 years too soon. And, well, they're walking in the shadow of a nade. Unperturbed by it. Plopski back at the site now, gets this spot. He realizes it's a far worse situation than he first realized. All alone now, 2 bullets left in this USP, and he will get dropped out of the round. These 3 players for NAVi trying their damnedest to make the pistol round happen. Things are looking up with Perfecto plugging in the numbers. He's going to get out of there. Now NAVi all tucked, looking to play around this bomb. They do lose 2 in the blink of an eye, though, and Electronic's now going to do it alone. Back at the site, bomb out in the open, and he does tap Rez away. Just Hampus. It's the clash of these IGLs. And Electronic with this swing tries to seal the deal. Enough time to get the reload off, but Hampus is wrapping him wide, whittling him down, and then knocking him out of the round. It's NIP on a 12.
But of course, that's with 4 other players. So
keep Jordan was the name.
You know, my point I'm making is, Simple's not been otherworldly this event, and he's been fine. But we need the Simple that we know and love. He dies immediately on long. It's set Electronic up for a trade. They're going to be able to just run that gun into CT spawn. But Brollan is already here causing problems. Another 1-for-1. NAVi needs to make this hit happen. The flash is perfect inside of the smoke, but Plopski swaps sides of it, and S-Attack drops the bomb. It's all falling apart, crumbling in this round as Sumdai Young even hits the nade, eats the impact. He's got to go aggressive. He's blocked by a Molotov, gets a kill. Hampus close. Sumdai Young can't do it, and Hampus saves the day yet again. Simple dives through that missed smoke, and he's going to get a 1-for-1, but again, we need much more out of the man. Plopski with a plan, gets a kill, and they won't be ready for a third as Sandbag. Surely not. Electronic is. Good awareness, breaks his way into B.
Yeah, 15 seconds as this push is coming in. Brollan just trying to make a bit of a stand, dropping the bomb at short, leaving Bit real low. He just gets into the site and will be allowed to get this bomb down. Sumdai Young providing covering fire with the MAC-10 has somehow battled this one back into a 2v2, but S-Tag dead. Sumdai Young having one hell of a round here. Started with the MAC-10, now onto the AK. He's got a full belt of utility as well, and he's only just started to lob this in. They've got to go through it. Only good for one is Brollan. This AWP on Rez strikes back, and we'll find the 3v2. Simple now, dropping that bomb for Electronic to plant. He's made it down into the pit, so let's see if he can. 10 and 15. It's not awful, but it's not simple. Numbers!
Bye-bye.
And it's not going to get any better. Hampus set up with that flashbang, and Simple didn't even see him make it past. Fast as lightning, man.
CT Mirage, good place to be. NAVi dueling out mid.
Yeah, shots getting exchanged here.
This is all a fake out. The Nip aren't falling for 3 strong on this B site. They've seen a man, and that's only going to keep the stack here as well. NAVi don't really have much of a choice. They're running amok. They're committing right through the apartment. Oh, headshot is nice, but the bomb's been dropped from Plopski, sitting behind the car. He's already got 2 to his name. And now, running out of time, is Electronic in the site. 2 kills already, but his teammate is not going to be here to party. Electronic has got to do it all solo right now. He will cross for a second. Rez fighting, finishes the job. And it's only Someday Young in a 1-on-3. No time, simply. Even if he gets 2 kills, this round is all nips, folks.
Yeah, physically isn't time, and oh no, Someday Young even going to die off the time in the pistol.
Ouch.
Really teed NAVi up to get a lot done here, losing Simple out of the gate. Bit might be out through the connector, but that Tech-9 fires off. Did give it away, but he's still good for the kill, and there is damage done onto Estag. Brollan is bearing a lot of the responsibility for this A-bomb site, and looks away at just the wrong moment. Bits on a 10, 3 in the round, and Perfecto now rises to the occasion as well. Okay, Brollan's going to win the ramp engagement. That's a tag as well. Rez's scout will deliver. S-Tag takes one of the grave, and Rez just keeps putting them in body bags over at the A site. I feel like, you know, eventually we trend back to the norm, and that's where we see the NIPT sides fall off a little bit. So
that we know and hate.
Yeah, I really do think they need to put a lot of work in here and now. Bit still. Always good for a kill in these rounds, and Simple's even dropped himself another.
Cheeky.
Oh my god, S-Tag can't play anywhere in this side of the map. He's getting spammed no matter where he ends up.
They've just got to be quick again. Crossfire's available from NAVi, and they can spam the smoke if they try and stick the defuse. Simple's going to throw himself into the fray. Good spray. Plopski's off the bomb. Rez hits another shot. Quick flick back. No way he's going to do it. On the stick again. Knife out. He's fully committed, fully convinced, but shot through the legs by Someday Young.
Won't have anyone crossing. S-Tag's playing it safe from CT. Over here in mid, Electronic is the man to get the ball rolling. In a very big way. They can't stop him now. He's picking up pace. Simple winning fights as well. And hang on a moment, we've been transported back a year or 2 here. This round was all Electronic and Simple from the get-go. Smoke now fades, and Simple's holding while his teammates are starting to filter out past him. S-Tag, they are coming your way, bud. Full flashed and trapped the default. Someday Young's going to run him down. Brollan looking for an angle up over the bench. Oh, it's good for Brollan. Dropping the bomb. Still a threat, still a nuisance, but finally flushed out by Perfecto. And now that bomb gets away from NAVi. They need to try and contain this. They've got to try and regain a bit of control here, but with Someday Young tagged up and no util to nullify any of these angles, it's going to be tricky. They're going to have to fight their way through it.
Oh, that's one way to do it. Second quick shot from Rez. Perfecto tries to fight that open spawn. The nade is going to be good, but Rez hits this shot before it lands. The offense looks now for the NIP side as they just scream out of ramp with a flash, or a smoke rather, over con. Well, they're gone. Someday Young hits 2 in the head and even sees a 3rd as well.
S-Tag does win one of these A fights, but that's the bomb getting away from NIP now. He's wondering, what crazy thing's going to kill me now?
Now Simple's flanking apps as well. I mean, if he finds this, yeah, that would be too far. Hampus, headshotted, still survives. Now they
30
know,
seconds as they've got the bomb.
Yeah, they know the backline's clear though. They know Simple came from A. They can likely overwhelm the site. The bomb needs to make it up con. They're splitting up. Players jumping into B at the same time. They look like A from the get-go. S-Tag now alone. Simply no time. They've seen him. 4 and 15, having a roughie. They're going to face from the site, and he's dead as well. Done a bit now. Simple's rotated out, re-smoked. They might not have time to respect it. They might just have to go.
Yeah, Perfecto falling back, but he is caught out over at jail. Bit takes 2 to the grave with him. This is already a good solo hold, but he will get run down eventually. Plopski's Deagle even dealing with the rotate out of Simple, and now this is where things get interesting. But that third man cut out, Plopski going on a bit of a tear. Suddenly NIP have got something riding on this one. Just Electronic left to try and get past. They don't need to face him here. Might be temptation for Plopski to give it a jiggle, and he will. And now he's got that info, just going to ride that high, get out of there. Electronic trying to go for this, and he has read it well. Forces the peek out of hampus. Oh, but he can't quite follow up. Plopski goes on a tear. We're seeing some signs of Simple feeling frustrated, if I'm being honest.
Young full flanks, but again, it's a flank that won't matter because NAVi have already lost the sight. They don't know it, but they've lost the sight. Man under the balcony does get a trade. Simple, oh, there's 2 on his plate. He takes them. Now, out from Palace, Simple swings for a 3rd, only damage. The fact that NAVi are even in a 3-on-3 in this position is excellent, but it won't last for long. No celebrations yet.
Not a focal point. Electronic knows he's hit a good timing here. Even getting 1 is massive, but yeah. Doesn't have to rush this, doesn't have to jump the gun. Electronic, they've turned around. Estag spotted him.
What?
Yes, now Young swinging, trying his best to make up for that flank, not quite landing. Missed shot for Rez's AWP. Him and Estag in the 2v1. Estag spam down low. Young, 1 more bullet would have done it there. It's so close, but Estag lives on for now. Nade gonna send Young down in a sandwich. Rez holding onto ramp. Should have this kill locked in, and he does.
Dude, what on earth is that term for Estag?
On that Vitality matchup, going 3 maps for that to happen. That hasn't happened. Vitality won it 2-0, and so now NAVi need this victory if they want to make it into the top 3 here of their group. Oh, that's a big kill for Perfecto. Hampus doing all he can to pull this one back. Perfecto still a threat inside of the site. Hoping he can buy time. Young is moving in, is moving over. Perfecto will not concede control of B. Plopski in the clutch. That molly forces a swing, but Perfecto makes it look easy. Oh, Rez is going to win that somehow. That's going to hit the go button now for NIP. They got to get past Perfecto on short, but they do. There's still a second man here. Bit's going to hold the line with one of his own. Tech9's loose inside of the site, but Young's here to deal with it. Bit beats him to it, and there's even a flank through the apartments. Estag about to get shot in the back to close. Electronic is the man to put 16 on the board for NAVi. Ooh, hot damn! What a way to kickstart this. Rez. The little sewer tunnel.
Ooh, do they clear it? Yes,
they're looking right at him, but still, he's going to win that first engagement. They need to go and deal with Hampus, and they will try to do that now. Perfecto drive-bys him. Estag inside of the B site, wins that first, but there's more where that came from, right around the corner. They do run him down, and NAVi somehow finding a way into the B site. A way to get this bomb planted. That's a bit of extra money at least, but Bit still staring down the barrel of a very rough 1v3. Trapped in at default, trapped on the bomb.
For Rez, he's got to fight his way out of this box. Simple will end his round nice and quickly, and even gift an upgrade. That's the danger of a play like that.
Uh-oh. Oh dear.
This is it.
Oh dear. Hampus decides there's better fights worth taking that might come. Oh, no, never mind.
No, that is the better fight. Don't have time to rotate out, but if they want, they could wait for Electronic to run through heaven and clear. That smoke is so
really
big.
problematic.
Estag, 20 seconds. I don't think he knows. There's 4 or 3 players behind the smoke. Electronic is making ruckus, running down. There's a kill. Estag now knows they're through. He swapped places. They spam him out. Plopski, can he deny the plant? That would be massive, but it's a safe plant for heaven. They still line up. Molly on the bomb site. Simple forced wide. He goes behind the barrel and smokes it. They peek together to close the round. Electronic there with 3 of his own.
He's going to get flashed through here. And sent in to the waiting guns. Plopski dispatches of him with ease. Doesn't even break a sweat in that one.
Oh.
But Bit pulling up with a big double opener.
As NAVi enter the B bomb site, Hampus could lob a nade onto default, but it won't stop the bomb from going down. And they even try and hunt. Ooh, that's left them down a man now. Heaven Smoke non-existent. Bit moves off the plant to fight it instead, and he finds Brollan. Still another man pushed up. Bit has found 4 headshots in this round, and he's looking for the ace. Now he needs it. Rez coming in off the bridge. Bit doesn't want a full flank, goes back to Monster. Rez doesn't even know. He thinks he's still in the bomb site. A lot of angles to clear now. Bit's holding very high. Rez's headshot will come below, but Bit flicks back, but not in time, and he's won the round anyway. 4 kills from Bit, 4 headshots, and 4 rounds. He's got to do it himself. He's got to get a multi-kill. And Bit, the headshot machine, dead immediately, but Simple's there to trade. A second later. Oh, Brollan, that's a shot. Deagle spam at range, and he's almost done in electronic. Put him down low. They both are. Young's crept into B. No one a monster. No need to worry. Hampus finishes what Brollan started. 4 on 2. Nip.
Perfecto leading the charge. That's a nice opener. Are they ready for the barrels, player? Playing around this smoke, waiting on the other side of it. There's a bit of spam dealt both ways. Perfecto's really looking for this, but it will be Young to run on in before Brollan does that.
Making things harder than they need to be for Rez and for Brollan. That was a nice shot for Tag. But let's see the Simple highlight reel, because he got 3 picks into that B site, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, they're getting flanked on, dude. Like, Brolin's just... just gonna get tapped in the back.
Still Rez
He's
here.
knocked out. Rez still fighting, but now Pinson, he's got to do something big. Simple gets rid of him. Tiny little pixel angle for that AWP. It's a very grimy spot. Electronic, come on now. You're 6-2 up. Do you need to play here? Is this where you got to be? Staring at his feet. He loves them. He's hungry for more. Only good for one. It's only the tag from Simple's on, but they are on the bomb. It's going to connect. Young's missed the spray, and oh no, NIP have won the round.
He just drew an outline around that defuser. He only needed 1 hit, Harry.
Oh, the 2 Cyclopses about to meet over at Long, and Simple might have the baby brother to that AWP, but he wins the fight. Rez, Brollan holding down the short side, having a push up, try play around the... Oh, bloody hell, Young's chased him. And Electronics made it up through Long with Simple to reinforce a 3v3 as this plant comes in. That nade's quite juicy. Nice. 2 players. Yeah. Very, very low from the nade stack.
It's not going to stop Simple. Electronic has to go for 1 for 1, and even that, it might not be enough with his health being so low. Nip taking their time. They have 2 Molotovs, man. One's going to go on the truck. Electronic's forced to move. He's got to take a fight. He's got to make a play, and the flash comes after. It's perfect. Simple hits his shot. Here we go. Last of the half, and there's simply no time. They need to get on this bomb right here, right now. 1 for 1 is excellent. Simple goes through. He can't see. Knife is out for the half. He's missed the slash. Oh, he looked recovered. No! 97 damage, and he doesn't do it. Left, right. Good night. It's Nip with 8 rounds.
Nip aren't committed just yet. This bomb's still floating around middle. Oh, that one was for free. Electronic given 1 freebie, but then quickly pounced upon for the trade. Young's been waiting up here since the start of the round for them to hit the go button, and they're finally doing it. Perfecto moving in to join him. Young with the first. Perfecto, a bit more damage, trying to get that reload off. Young cannot save his teammate, and S-Tag breaks them apart. It's a 1v1 now. S-Tag versus Simple, and Simple's running at the man at the truck side. It's S-Tag to close.
Dude. Very open to short side. Young going to try and clear it manually. Flashed in, sees nothing, but they're so close again. He doesn't even realize. Flash back off. That's perfect for Nip. 20 seconds. It almost seemed like Navi weren't convinced. Well, now they are committed behind the Molotov. Simple couple of shots can end the round, but it's only a tag. You're not going to get many more out of the barrel. Rez will pick him. Bomb drop. They need to pick it back up. The flank is there. Onto the truck. The plant is allowed. Perfecto not here in time. That was so close for Navi.
Silent on the approach, trying to get up close. They're so near each other. They can't just play the trade game here. How is Perfecto meant to win this? He can't. Plopski with the trade, with that immediate swing on the contact from his teammate.
Oh, flash coming in for Young. It could be perfect. They go through. Oh, 2 players blind, but S-Tag has the cover from above. He's going to get both those kills, and Nip just go bludgeoning into this B-bomb site. 2 more short side players. They clear a 3rd. They won't be ready for the 4th, but S-Tag checks it anyway. He is on a tear right now. After a very rough series, S-Tag has come alive in this second half. He had...
Oh, this util's gone into A, and look, man, that's 1 molly ulti and a flash. That was enough to fully rotate Navi away from the B site. Perfecto was the only guy left here. He does a good, serviceable job, really, going 1-for-1. But not enough to win the round. Simple up through the short side. Could surprise him. Rez is not ready for it. Suddenly, that's an AWP. Now retrievable. Young. Gonna find Plopski. S-Tag dead as well, and that will be a NAVi round in the end of things.
They're hoping it's A, but now they realize it's not, and a 1-for-1 when already a man down means this one should be dusted. Nip, NAVi are gonna run right down. They're still gonna show their face in the site, but Nip have got the plant.
Right where they want to be. Boost up for Simple. Gonna have this all. Oh, try to peek in, try to give you a reason. Bits giving them that reason with a quick double. Now moving in, he knows the close angle's clear. He really knows it. Flash will slow him down on this push back into the site. Young's got the kit, but with Bit blowing out the water and hampus finding the other man, that's 15 for NIP. But they are coming. They are right around the corner. Nip are going to try and end this the way that they streak so many of these rounds together with this fast up-tempo A play. It might have opened up, but here's the rest of the push looking to come through. Simple with this AWP doing what he can. Good for the first. And there's the closer. Gonna try and come through Monster. That seems to be the game plan. Oh, Electronic with that swing. He's got the info. That was the bomb spotted. So NAVi are all starting to mobilize down towards lower. One kill in the right place could win this round for NAVi. Instead, Simple gone immediately. Rez taking it one step further. Bomb could still get denied, but with Bit falling over it short, this one's getting away from NAVi. Young, 1 versus 1 now. Just Rez left to find. Who bides his time down in the pit, but Young is moving in, is getting ever closer. And Rez wins the 1v1 to win it for NIP. A 2-1 victory over the NAVi.